Welcome back to Flashback Review. I'm J77 talking about the Powerpuff Girls, the second to last on this cartoon made into a movie series. And the Powerpuff Girls, I gotta tell you, I'm smiling even though you can't see my face for a reason, because I never thought that Cartoon Network would make a film of this. Out of all their properties, I actually thought Dexter would actually get a film release before Powerpuff Girls. Obviously, I was wrong. Powerpuff Girls got a film release. Wasn't as highly promoted as I thought it would, but it was promoted. You see the movie posters. They talked about it on their Cartoon Network, and it was released. To a poor performance, as you kind of expect, but that doesn't mean it's justified. Well, let's talk about it. Well, the Powerpuff Girls movie is actually an origin story of how the professor had made the Powerpuff Girls. It was at the very beginning of how he came across with the Powerpuff Girls, how he created the Powerpuff Girls as well as the villains, why he gave their names. Let me see if I can say it right. Blossom, Buttercup. I believe Buttons, and how they pretty much give their personalities, how they match their personalities. And what makes it very interesting is the Powerpuff Girls is not heroes off the bat. They're pretty much outcasts. They don't understand the full potential of their powers, which caused in the very beginning to cause havoc on the city, to the point where they are pretty much being put in exile, only to come back to save the day against an enemy who once I forgot the gorilla's name. I shouldn't forget about the gorilla's name, but he, pretty much was their first real enemy and how they had to deal with them. And it pretty much is what you expect for any origin story that you come to get in a movie. And you know what? It worked. I'm going to tell you right now, I was surprised when I finally saw this on DVD, put this on my DVD player, way back when, and I sat back and said, okay, well, for the little one's sake, I'll watch this film. And I was very surprised at how much I actually liked this movie. I kind of wish it was not made in theaters. I think this would have been more suitable for this movie to be on TV, a TV special, because it really reeks of something that should have been on television, a exclusive Cartoon Network exclusive, and should have stayed as a Cartoon Network exclusive. This is not a movie that should have been in theaters. This is a movie that should have been pretty much a made-for-TV special. And that's really what bothers me. I said this is a good TV special because it really captures the original Powerpuff Girls TV series and more. I really smiled and had a good time watching this. It really felt like a Cartoon Network really pulled the punches of telling us the story that really we didn't really get. And the reason why is the Powerpuff Girls didn't came from a skit. It was one of the few skits that actually had made it their way to their own TV series. Another one, of course, Dexter's Laboratory. I forgot what the third one was, but this was one of the few cartoon shows that came from that skit, where they showed different sections of cartoons, and it was branched out to their own shows. And boy, it was a fun show. I will admit, I watched the Powerpuff Girls. I enjoyed watching the Powerpuff Girls. I still think the old show holds a lot of more staying power, and will always hold a lot more staying power than the new one that they pumped out. And this movie is one of them. I think this movie was very fun. It's an origin story. There ain't not much to be said, but then again, it didn't need to say as much. They did what it was supposed to do. It tell us how the Powerpuff Girls became the Powerpuff Girls, and how much trial and tribulation they had to go through. How much the professor, which became their father, what he went through from creating them, to the point where even he abandoned them at one point, only for them to come back and be heroes. How much they was going to take the syrup that took their powers, and they said, no, we don't do that. You guys are more important to us than how we realize, and how they became pretty much the deputized officers of the law in dealing with villains like what they have dealt with in this movie. It also explains why there was a freaking telephone in kindergarten class when they need to get called. So to me, it did its job, and to me, I had fun watching it. I really did enjoy this film for what it's worth. Again, I don't know why Cartoon Network just didn't simply put it on their channel and keep it as a made-for-TV special. This was no way should have been in theaters. It was no way this film was going to make any money in theaters, and it didn't. It bombed, and it bombed hard. But I always felt, did it bomb hard because it was a bad movie, or did it bomb hard because they had no business being in the movie theaters to begin with? It's on that situation where it bombed because it didn't need to be in movies to begin with. This is a made-for-TV special, plain and simple. And that's really what hurts it. It was not like it was an epic movie sensation. It was not like it was like the Rugrats movies, where you could actually tell that even though it still kept the age demographic the way it was, you can tell there was a lot more difference between if you watched the Rugrats show versus the Rugrat movie trilogy. Is a whole big difference there. Here, it's really ain't that much of a difference. You literally is watching a 2-hour Cartoon Network special on theaters. That's all there is to it. And I want to press that as this is why it's so difficult to have cartoon shows or animation, whatever you want to call them, and be translated into the big movie screen, because sometimes the Power B can't decipher the difference between a big screen epic to a TV show. Sometimes they still think that's how you're supposed to make it, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way. This is one of the perfect prime examples of that. As for the rating, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would do it a split. I'm gonna do a split on this. I like this as a TV movie, a made-for-TV movie, 3 stars. As a movie experience, 2.5. They're both good ratings in my opinion. I feel that if you just like me and just like a lot of people saying it, if you watched in theaters, you felt like you got ripped off. There's no question about it. You felt like you got ripped off. If you watch it as a made-for-TV DVD special, you will find this was actually more fun and more pleasant to watch than you actually come to expect. But it really depends on your experience. Again, this should never have been in theaters. Simple as that. It should have just been a made-for-TV series. Put it out on DVD. You'll be fine. But it wasn't like that. But do I regret seeing it? Hell no. I still watch this if I have the chance. If it's on television or if someone has popped on a video, I'd be more than happy to watch this. I really did enjoy this film. That's why I give it a split rating. Made for TV, 3 stars. If you see it as a movie experience, 2.5. I'll make you take your poison. But to me, again, I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be a big letdown, and it wasn't. I enjoyed it watching with the young ones. They was getting involved in it. They was enjoying. I was laughing with them. I was having a ball with the film, and that's what it's supposed to do. If you can enjoy yourself watching a film, no matter how goofy it is, it does something right. Unlike the last movie that I gotta talk about, and my God, I kind of wish it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I really didn't, because I saw this in theaters. But that's a review for next time. Until then, J77 saying take care, be safe. Talk to you soon.